Hey! So, as you saw from the title, this is another catching up on the Morgan Journal, on the Rizzles. I'm switching it up a smidge, doing it this way, playing a game, because I figure it's probably boring just listening to me talk. So maybe if I, oh, there you go. There's one over here too. I know there's one of these on the other side. Anyways, I figure it's probably a little bit more exciting to watch me play a game rather than just look at me talking. Anyways, so yeah, here we are again with catching up with the Rizzle. I hate being behind on my Rizzles, but it happens because Rizzle's just kind of I don't want to say it's an annoying platform. It's pretty decent. It's by far my biggest social media I have. I mean, it's not like I have tons of followers, but I have like almost 2,000, which, I mean, come on, here on YouTube I have 67. I can't even hit 70. I got up to 69 the other day, and then I looked today down to 67. And yeah, so to have 1,000 or almost 2,000 is pretty good. But the thing with Rizzle is it's just annoying how I gotta it only lets you do a minute. Even TikTok has improved their videos to be 3 minutes long. So this 1 minute nonsense is just frustrating. It's like, if I want to talk about one day, it's like 6 videos sometimes. Or where in comparison, if I did it on TikTok instead of Rizzle, it would be 2 videos. Ooh, how do I get in there? 2 videos at, 3 minutes each. So it's just, it gets frustrating. And then if it's like a weekend and I'm slightly behind or whatever, ooh, sweet. But yeah, then it's like, if it's a weekend and I'm slightly behind or whatever, now you're looking at like 12 videos I have to make. And it doesn't sound like that's that bad, but then I gotta make all the titles, and why is he on here? Get off. Get off. Anyways, yeah, then I gotta make all the titles, and I gotta upload it. And like, then those 12 videos become like, really? Those 12 videos end up becoming like half an hour or longer to make them, and like, I don't know, it's just, I just want to be able to bang it out in one hit, and this is the way to go. So anyways, he needs to stop doing this. Yeah, so I guess that's it. That's the intro. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna do these days. Wow, this guy is not very good at responding right. I'm gonna do these. Come on. Backwards. I'm gonna start with the most recent and go in reverse, because that's gonna be how I remember any of this nonsense. Further back we go, the less that I'm gonna remember. So. Anyhow, let's get into it. So starting off, it will be, I'm looking at the calendar so I can get the date right. So today's the 17th, so we're going to talk about last weekend, which would be, well, no, not last week. Hold on. We're going to talk about Thursday. So Thursday, October 14th, 2021. So, when I picked her up, nowadays what her mom does is she's been feeding her before I get her, which is, I don't know how I feel about it. On one hand, it's annoying because all along I've always, like her whole life, I've picked her up and I've fed her. Even when she was a baby, her mother was ridiculous and couldn't spot me any formula. She did it on purpose to be a pain in the butt to make sure that I have, oh, well, you're her dad. You need to have her supplies too. So I've been feeding her every single time I pick her up. For as long as she's lived. And like, now she's been getting her, she's been feeding her because her theory is that she thinks that I'm too unhealthy with her. Like, all we do is eat fast food and she's gonna get fat and blah blah blah. And it's like, to a certain extent she has a point. I do eat out a lot, but it's not always fast food. We switch it up. We go to sit down restaurants, we go to, yeah, it might be fast food because it's quick and easy, but it's not always. She seems to think all we do is go to Burger King every time. And that's not what I do. So that's what's kind of making this annoying that she's feeding her. Because it's like, this is dumb. Like, just let me do my thing with her. She's fine. Oh, what is this? One of these things? But yeah, so anyways. And I guess it's frustrating too because now, like before we ate together, now what? I'm gonna eat by myself? How much does this cost? Ooh, I got 21. Sweet. But yeah, so like, now I gotta eat by myself or something because she's already eaten. So, I don't know. But the positive side of it is like, I mean, it does save me money instead of, well, saves me money whether A, if I go out to get myself something, well, if my daughter's full, I don't need to buy her something too. And it saves me money in the sense of what I need to have at home. If I'm going to make something at home, then it's less money than I got to spend at Walmart when I go. This is annoying. Come on, let me walk and get those things sitting there. But anyways, it's less money that I got to spend at the store. But, yeah, so anyways, I picked her up, and per usual, she was eating. Well, per new usual, I should say, she was eating. So then after we left, I don't really have, am I supposed to go on here? I don't really have much money right now, or this week, I should say, because I had a lot of extra bills. But yeah, I had a lot of extra bills. Like I had my admissions that came up, which means I also have my registration to do. I have a hospital bill from when I went to the hospital for my wisdom teeth and stuff. A lot of that extra stuff that I just normally wouldn't have. So I didn't have much money. So point is normally what I like to do is I like to, when I pick her up, I like to go to like Cumbies and get a drink with her. Which recently, what she's been getting into is the Freels, those shakes that Cumbies has. Which is funny because before we used to go to Cumbies and she would get what the heck are they called? Slushies. Now it's the Freels, which is fine, but they're just way more expensive. Slushies $1, Freels are pushing $3. But anyways, so I couldn't do that because I didn't have any money. So basically I picked her up and then we just went straight home. We got in first. She had to do her homework, which is just reading. She has a book. I don't know if it's her book or if it's from the school. I don't know. I asked her and she says it's her book, but I don't know if she's misinterpreting my question. Like, yeah, it's my book, that's why I'm reading it. Like, because my question when I ask is it yours? Like, are you keeping this forever, or is it the school's, and after you read it, you gotta give it back? So, I don't know. But anyways, she has a book that she's been reading, and it's definitely, how do I put this? I don't want to say it's not a kid's book. I don't mean for it to sound like she's reading some kind of adult thing, but, like, it's different than what she would normally choose to read. Like, she's been reading the Boxcar, children, what is it, Boxcar Kids or whatever, those books, but they're like graphic novels. They're not even really books. This is a book. Like, it's got lots of words, no pictures. The words are kind of small. Like, it's like an adult-ish book, the way it's written and stuff. And I'm like, geez, it's gonna take her forever to get through it. Because the way she reads, she's slow and choppy. I mean, she reads like how I'm talking right now, but I'm distracted by playing this game. So anyways, the homework, as I was saying, is she has to read 20 minutes of that book every day, and she has to read it out loud. The point of out loud is for one, that way then we can hear and be sure that she's properly reading. Whoops, oh, come on. And B, it's just so we can like double check what she's reading, because she's supposed to do a little synopsis afterwards, so it's just like a way to double check that yep, she is like retaining what the story is. She's not just saying words and not getting the story. So anyway, she did that, and then after that we played Minecraft probably for, what did you find? Oh, so yeah, then we played Minecraft for I think like an hour and a half. I think we started playing around 6, finished at 7:30, and then I said, not to jump off my story from the Morgan Journal, but I'm just saying, I just want to explain why I switched back to this uniform in the game. So the cop uniform gives you a grappling hook, so I can't punch anything, but when I'm like this, I can at least punch stuff. So I'd rather be like this just so I can, why do you make a sandcastle? But yeah, just so I can get that bonus stuff, the bonus gear and all that. If I'm in the cop uniform, I can't get it. So anyways, back to the story. So yeah, we played probably until about 7:30, and then I turned it off and said, okay, what do you want to do now? You want to go to bed, or are we watching a movie? And she says, I'm not tired yet, so I want to watch a movie. And I said, okay, are you sure? Because we have to get up early, because what happens now is we have to get up at like 4:30. We got to get up at 4:30 now on Fridays, which sucks. We used to be able to get up at like 6:30. Now we got to get up at 4:30. But the reason we have to do this is because our babysitter that we have, the best way to describe it is they half quit. They did get a job, ever since the summer ended. Like, that was their full-time job. They were there from 5 in the morning until like 2:30 in the afternoon. And granted, they were at set wages. I think we're only paying them $300 a week, but still. But yeah, now that school is, what the heck is this? Oh. But now that school is back in session, if they were to only be our babysitter, they'd be working from like 5 to 8. Working, if you want to call it working. From 5 to 8. So they found a job, and I guess their shift starts at like 7 or something like that, 7:30. I think 7. And so yeah, so they come over during the week and watch the kids from 5 until about 6:30, 6:45, somewhere in that window. And then, so now what happens is I have to come over, and I pick them up and bring them to a before school program. Oh damn, it's in a building. It's a before school program at the school. So I call it a before school program. It's not really like a before school program per se. It's more like daycare sponsored by the school, because they're too young to stay at home by themselves. And the bus doesn't get there until like 8, and babysitter leaves at about 6:30, and I got to go to work for 7:30, the latest. I could get there earlier if I want to, but latest I got to be there is 7:30. So I can't wait around to get the kids on the bus. So we put them there, and they sit there, I guess, for about an hour. So yeah, I gotta do that every single day. Anyways, though, so the reason why we gotta get up super early on Fridays, though, is because the babysitter isn't coming out on Fridays. I don't know, their logic basically is that I need to come and drop Morgan off as it is, and there's no point for them to be there for an hour, or, an hour and a half, I mean, with the other kid while he's sleeping, for me to show up with Morgan. So yeah, so we have to get up super early now, which sucks. What the heck? How am I supposed to get there? What is this? Tribal hunter. But yeah, so now I gotta get up super early with her, which sucks. Anyways, though, so the point is so when she chose to watch a movie, I said, okay, you're sure about this? Because we have to get up super early, and what the heck? But yeah, so I'm like, we have to get up super early, and like, I don't want you need to be aware of this. Like, I don't want to hear it that you're tired or whatever, and I don't want you giving me a hard time. And she's like, I'll be fine. I don't go to sleep until late at my mom's anyways, or not go to sleep late, but I can't sleep at my mom's anyways, or something like that. And I'm thinking, okay, you think you're not sleeping, but I'm sure you're passed out. And I know her mom puts her to bed pretty early too, so. But anyways, so I feel like I'm doing a terrible job at this T4Cast. I'm very choppy. This isn't a smooth story at all. I'm too distracted by trying to play this game. This is not going as well as I thought it would. What am I on? What? How do I unlock more sections to put a face in? Well, anyways, so yeah, so she chose a movie, so I'm like, well, whatever. You better be ready to get up though when I wake you up. So we ended up watching the Ninjago movie, which is always oddly pretty good. Like, these movies are they're just based on Lego, but it's just goofy. Like, they made a pretty solid movie. All the Lego franchises are good. I mean, look, I'm playing a Lego game right now, and all the Lego games are pretty good. And then you have the Lego movies, like the Lego Batman. That's a pretty solid movie. I like it. And Yeah, Ninjago. I don't even know anything about Ninjago. Like growing up, I didn't have any Legos, which is funny because probably if I did have them as a kid, I would have liked them. I mean, considering that I do engineering nowadays. But yeah, I never had Legos, and I never knew what Ninjago was until I saw the movie. But yeah, it's a pretty solid movie. So we watched that, and then obviously went to bed. And yeah, so that's basically our Thursday. So now I'm just gonna do a briefing on Friday. There's not much to talk about, but it's just, Friday morning when I go to wake her up, I jiggle her and she moves a little, like she kind of does like a stretch and a groggy growl type thing, something like that. So I know she's conscious now. She's not sleeping anymore. She's awoken by me. I was just looking at this crap and nothing happened. But anyways, yeah. So I do that, and then I go back maybe like 5 minutes later just to see what the status is, and she's laying there all in a different position, trying to get like comfy and stuff. And I'm like, kid, dang it, you know we gotta get up. I went over this with you last night before we went to bed. Like, I don't want to be up either. I get it that you don't want to be up, but this is what we gotta do. And I'm like, if getting up at 7:30, I mean, if going to bed at like 9 is too much for you, then we can just go to bed at 7:30 like I was originally gonna plan. You told me this wouldn't be a problem for you to get up, and now here you are, not responding. So, yeah. So needless, I don't know how to end this, not needless to say, but consequently, there you go, that's the word. She did make us a tiny bit late. We were supposed, we gotta get there for 5 because, okay, whatever, this isn't working. We gotta get there for 5 in the morning because that's when everybody leaves. Her mom actually is on overtime this week, so she's leaving at like 2 in the morning. But her mom's husband, which now I guess would officially be her stepdad, he's gonna leave at 5 too. So we got there like 5:03. That's not super late, but still, the point is like if she would have gotten up, we could have made it just fine. Like I would have been fine. Like if it was just me, like if I had to just go there myself, I wouldn't have been late. So it's just frustrating that she's late because she's dicking around trying to like go back to sleep even though we gotta get up. So anyways, that's about it for Friday. And that's it for Thursday. Very choppy, sorry about that. Alright, Tuesday, October 12th. So Tuesday the 12th, what happened was same thing sort of as on Thursday. I pick her up and she's eating, so I had to wait for that. I think she had grilled cheese that day, which actually kind of looked pretty good. I wanted some. I don't have any bread at home though, so I can't make grilled cheese. But anyways, I did have a tiny bit of money. Actually, there's a little bit of a story about the money. So I had to go home first and go to the bank. Well, home first to get some money to go to the bank because there was one bill that I had that was going to be, it's an auto pay bill, and it was starting to come out, not starting, but it was going to come out soon, like it was saying pending in my account, and I didn't have enough money to cover it. I was short by about $10. So, hey, cool. But yeah, so I was short by about $10, so I had to go home, get some money, so then we can go to the bank, and I could put that in there. Well, that was basically all my money, though. Not really all of it. I think I had a weird amount. I had like $17, I think. So that means I still had $7 left after I put that money in the bank. Anyhow, good, I got that. Anyhow, so after I went to the bank, and we still had $7 left, so we went to Cumbies to do the usual and get a drink. And, yeah, so she, got the shake, and I figured I'd get a shake too. Well, that basically took all my money. It's $6 and change. So, now it's dead broke. So we went home after that, and, per usual, like on Thursday, she did her reading. And then, I don't know why I don't fully remember, which is annoying, but we did something. I know we did something in the living room, because I always have my phone games that I do, and it's just easy when we're in the living room. Since she already ate, I think I was working on eating something. I don't remember what the heck I made. But, yeah, Oh, is that where that was? I didn't go this way before. So anyways, I think we probably just watched a movie. I can't remember what though. I'm pretty sure she made me choose because she claimed, oh, well, I chose on the weekend. So she made me choose something. What the heck was it? I feel like it was something out of the living room. I'm trying to think of what our options are out here. Oh man, no. Dang it. Ugh. Anyways, yeah. So I don't remember what we watched, but I'm pretty sure we watched something, and I'm pretty sure it ended early-ish too, like 7:30, in which I just had her take her shower then. Usually I have her get in the shower at 8, but I had her do 7:30. Or maybe we played Minecraft, and I just had her take her shower early. Yeah, maybe that's what we did, actually. I don't think we did watch a movie. We played Minecraft. And I just had her take her shower super early. That way then it would be done, and we could just play Minecraft until it was time to go. So yeah, that's basically it. What I wanted to do initially, I forgot I was going to say this on Thursday as well, is I wanted to go to the park. We haven't gone to the park at all really this summer. And it's not because I don't like to, it's just the weather's always sucked. It's either, literally, it was thunderstorms, or else it was super hot and humid all summer. We didn't really have any, like, quality days. And even when it was, like, a semi-quality day, I'd try to take us to go swimming, and then what would happen? Thunderstorms. There was literally 3 times that we tried to go swimming. I think it was 3, maybe 2, but still, that we tried to go swimming, and while we were there, it starts thunderstorming out in the distance. So this summer's been a dud. So anyhow, and that's kind of still maintaining even now that it's fall. Like, it's still oddly warm-ish out, considering it's October. But the weather's still just iffy. So, like I was saying, I wanted to go to the park on Thursday, but it looked like it might want to rain. And then I wanted to go to the park today, Tuesday, and it looked like it might want to rain. Unfortunately, neither day did rain, but I still wasn't going to try to risk it. But yeah, I still wasn't going to try to risk it. Because, well, not risk it, but, you know, like, I didn't want to waste my time to go there. And then, oh, it's raining. Cool. Good thing we came to the park. Like, that's just frustrating. So, we didn't go. But, yeah. So, that was basically our Tuesday. And then always on the ride home, I let her fool around on my phone. So, I asked her what she wants to do, and I think she chose to watch TikTok, which, I don't know, the videos on TikTok are always too risque. I don't feel comfortable with her watching that anymore. Like, I used to not care. It seemed a little bit more wholesome. Now it's just, you know, wholesome like this. Like, just a stupid video of me playing the game and talking. But now it's always all these girls that are half naked, and I'm like, ugh, it's awkward when she's coming across that. Like, I gotta pay attention to what she's listening to. So then if it seems like something she shouldn't be, I can be like, you can get off that one. But anyhow, that's what she wanted to do. And yeah, that was Tuesday. So now let's go backwards to Sunday. Sunday the 10th. So today was goofy. She got up at noon. She's done that only a few times in the past. For the most part, she never gets up that late. How do I wake these doofuses up? Oh, I destroyed their chair. And he keeps sleeping. That's cool. I can't turn the camera to see? How do I get up there or something? Well, anyhow. Yeah, so she got up really late. She got up at noon, which I wasn't expecting. Oh, my word. Which I wasn't expecting. She's usually up at like 9, 8:30, somewhere in that range, which I hate because it feels too early for me. And she always tries to be quiet. Like, she'll sneak in to go to the bathroom, and I hear it. I hear it because the bathroom is in my bedroom. Oh, come on. But anyways, the bathroom's in my bedroom, so I hear her when she tries to sneak in and be quiet, but yeah, kind of falls off. Whoops, I didn't mean to commit suicide. But yeah, so it kind of doesn't work, but I don't let her know that I'm awake. I pretend I'm sleeping still. But subconsciously, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to get up because I can't leave her, I can't make her be awake if she's hungry and wants breakfast or something. So, yeah, so I woke up at like 10:30 and she was still sleeping. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I was expecting her to be up. So I'm like, well, whatever. I figured she'd be waking up anytime soon, so I start doing some of my phone games. Nope, still sleeping, still sleeping, still sleeping. Finally, at noon, right on the dot, like it was really right on the dot, she finally woke up. So even though it was super late, we still went through with the usual routine, which is to wake up and have wake up and have breakfast, which is just some cereal. And then, yeah, we watch a movie. What the heck did we watch? I know we've been watching Angry Beavers, but I feel like we've been doing movies more recently, so I don't remember what the heck we watched in the morning. But yeah, then I'm pretty sure after that we played Minecraft. And then I was like, alright, let's go to the store now, because she needed pajamas. I didn't realize she didn't really have any, like, warm pajamas, winter pajamas, however you want to phrase it. Because I checked before, and she had, I went through her clothes just to see what fit her still and what doesn't. And, like, she had a good amount of, what the heck is over here? Was I already here before? But yeah, she used to have a good amount of, of stuff. But we were looking through, and she comes out with her long sleeve nightgown that she has. She's like, I don't have anything else with pants and stuff. And I'm like, what the heck? This was on, that might have been Saturday night, so it was fine because she stays with me. But I'm like, she can't wear that. But anyways, I was like, you can't be wearing that to go out. We gotta leave. We gotta go outside. It's kind of chilly. Like, I want her to have pants. So we just went to Walmart. I know it sounds weird, like and cheap and stuff. Like you just go to Walmart, but Walmart really doesn't have that bad of clothes anymore like they used to. Same as Target. Target has some pretty nice clothes actually, and a lot of the clothes I have are from Walmart, especially for work. My shoes are from Walmart. A lot of my slacks are from there. A lot of my shirts are from there. You know, it looks fresh. So even though it's from Walmart, it doesn't make it junk anymore. I mean, when I was a kid, it used to be, but not anymore. So anyways, yeah, I got her some pajamas. And that's the thing, too. I feel like pajamas are just pajamas. Like, who cares? You know, if it's from Walmart or what. It's just pajamas. You're wearing them to bed. You wear them at home. It's not like people are really going to see you. So anyways, how am I supposed to find that basketball? So anyways, trying to change this guy's gear over here. It's not cooperating. But yeah, so anyways, we did that, and I got her some shirts too, some regular long sleeve shirts, just because they were kind of cute, and I figured, well, we're already there buying clothes, I might as well get these while I'm here. Yeah, then afterwards we went to Walgreens just for the heck of it. It's close to where I live, so I went there just because. I don't think I even had a purpose to be there. I just was, just to have something else to do with her while we were out and about. And then I made a joke because there's a Chinese restaurant nearby, so I made a joke about getting some Chinese food. There's a reason for the joke. It has to do with Saturday, so I'll have to. I was trying to collect that stuff. Dang it. So I'll have to explain it then. But for now, I made the joke, and then she was just like, oh, if that's what you want to do. It was like, well, not really. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Anyhow, so yeah, so then afterwards we came back home, and so we had Chinese leftovers, so she had that, and I forgot what I had. But yeah, we ate, and then, so this is Sunday, right? Yeah, so then I'm pretty sure we probably watched a movie like we always do when we eat, and I don't think there would have been much time left, so chances are we just went to, what am I supposed to do? What does this box do? Anyway, so yeah, then we just, per usual, she took her shower, and then I brought her back to her mom's. Now for Saturday the 9th. Oh, I gotta fight these idiots. So yeah, now for Saturday the 8th, the 9th, what happened was, so for starters, I had inventory at my job, which sucks because it's boring. It doesn't take too long, it's just boring. So I wasn't able to get her until about 11 o'clock. That's when we were finally done. And that's when I got there to get her. So afterwards, we went to Walmart. After I picked her up, we went to Walmart because I had to get the usual supplies. What the heck, dang it. I'm trying to talk about a story over here. I'm getting killed. I don't even know how to fight. I never had to yet. But anyways, yeah, so we went to Walmart because I had to get the usual supplies, which consists of cereal and milk on the weekends that I have her. And I don't know if we got anything else while I was there. I kind of feel like maybe I did, but I'm not sure offhand. Anyways, yeah, so we get the cereal and milk. Man, this T4Cast sucks. I'm way too distracted with trying to play this. Anyways, we got cereal and milk, and I don't think we got anything else. I know we looked at the shirts. That's why I discovered those shirts in the first place that we ended up getting on Sunday. And yeah, so that was it. Then we went home. Initially, what we were supposed to do today was go to the zoo, but my mom had like extra bills or something, kind of like I have with all my medical bills and all that crap that came up. So, we didn't end up going to the zoo, which I guess is fine. But yeah, so I don't remember what the heck we did do though. Like, we came home. I feel like we probably got lunch or something, but I don't even remember where. Like, I know we didn't go to anywhere fast food, and I don't think we didn't get a pizza or anything, because I would have had the box. So I have no idea what the heck we did at first. We must have watched TV or something. Well, yeah, because that's the other thing too. I wanted to go hiking with her. I have somebody at my job that goes hiking a lot, and they have all these trails and maps and all this nonsense. So they gave me some of them, so I could discover them and choose one and go to it. And that's what I wanted to do. There was actually one that's really close to where I live, which somehow I've been oblivious to. So that's what we're gonna do. But again, the weather was iffy. It was kind of overcast out, and it was kind of chilly, which is fine, especially if you're gonna go hiking. Like, that's whatever. You don't want to be too hot while you're being physical. But it was just overcast, and I'm thinking, I don't want to be like in the middle of the woods or something, and then it starts raining. Like, that's super inconvenient. You know what? That's something else I forgot to mention too. When I picked her up, so again, like I said, it was kind of a chilly day. It was like, I don't know, maybe 50 something. I had sweatpants on and a t-shirt. And I had the t-shirt only because I was doing inventory, and where the warehouse is, it's really hot up there usually. So I had the t-shirt just in case it was hot. And I pick up my daughter, and her mom's got her in shorts and a spaghetti strap tank top. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And she says, well, that's what she chose, Baba, because she slept over at a friend's house the night before on Friday, and she says, well, I put clothes in her bag, and that's what she chose to wear. And I'm like, so what if that's what she chose? You're the parent. Why the heck? It's freezing out today. Like, you're wearing pants and a hoodie, and this is what I gotta pick her up in? Spaghetti strap and shorts. Luckily, she had her go put on a shirt, still wearing those same shorts, but at least she had her put on a shirt. But it was just like, are you kidding me right now? Ugh. Anyways, though, so, yeah. So, like I said, we probably went home and just watched a movie or played Minecraft or something. I don't remember offhand, but, I know afterwards we ended up going back. Oh yeah, we went to Walmart, like I said, and then afterwards I know. Oh, that's way off. And then afterwards I know that we went out again. And what the heck? Jeez. I know we went out again because we went to get Chinese, and I swear I'm hitting it right in the middle. This thing is delaying. But anyways, we went to go get Chinese, and yeah. So normally we've been taking it to go because I mean that's really been the only option. These places are all closed because of COVID and all that, but their lobby's actually open again. So I asked my daughter, "What do you want to do? You want to eat here or take it home?" She says, "I don't care, whatever you want to do." So originally I was thinking of taking it home because normally we eat and watch a movie, and I kind of like that. But I was like, you know what? This is just so much easier if I eat here because then we can throw the trash away here. It's not filling up my trash for no reason, and it's a normal experience that we don't have anymore to be able to sit in a restaurant. So I was like, we're just gonna eat here. So that's what we did. And then we went home, and come on, are you serious? We went home, and I don't think we played a game, because at this point it would have been late. It was probably like 8 o'clock. Then we went to dinner. Seriously right now? So, I know we watched something. I can't remember what we watched. It might have been... I know it was something kind of long. Like, maybe we watched more Angry Bears. I'm always super tired on Saturdays, though, because I get up early. So, like, I fell asleep, so she basically was watching it by herself. But, yeah. And that was our Saturday. Now, seriously. Now, there's a couple more things that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember them in full. So that was the 9th, right? So Saturday the 2nd, I guess it is. I didn't have my daughter. That was actually, I had my nephew. And what happened was I got him, well, I didn't really get him. Yeah, I didn't get him. He was with my mom. I just kind of inherited him after. But we went to the movies to see Venom with him. Well, Venom 2. Then after that, my mom wanted to go to Boston Market or something, which was far-ish. Like, I have no idea how to get there from where we were. And, yeah, it's kind of frustrating to me because, like, I'm the one driving. Like, I don't know how to get there, and you want me to be driving all over the place? Like, you don't like to drive because you know it's kind of expensive and blah, blah, blah with gas. But you're going to make me do it? It's just annoying. So I kind of whined about that. And she says, well, I don't know. You always say you want to do stuff, and then I make a suggestion, and blah, blah. I'm like, well, there's some context here to keep in mind, though. Like, you want to do this crap? You drive, then. So we ended up going to Arby's, which was much more closer and sensible for my liking. And then after Arby's, we went... I don't know if it was after Arby's. No, it might have been right before Arby's. We went to a mall. It's only because there's an FYE in there, and I knew I was going to have my nephew overnight, so he likes Pokemon. So there's a couple Pokemon movies that I've seen there, and I wanted to get those for him. So that's what I did. I couldn't find them at first. I was like, did somebody buy these? But they're way off. There's the Pokemon section, and then they were like way off. Nowhere near where the Pokemon movies are supposed to be. So anyways, I got them two of them, and then yeah, we went to Arby's, and I think that was it. Then I went back to where my mom lives, dropped her off, and then he came with me. I asked him if he wanted to get ice cream, and he said no. And I said, why not? He says, because I'll make a mess. And I said, well, we don't have to eat in the car. We can go somewhere, eat it there, or we can go somewhere and like actually get ice cream, and I can make sundaes for us at home or something. And he just said no. So I'm like, whatever. A weird kid. My daughter wouldn't say no to ice cream. So anyways, we came home, and then we watched those 2 movies I got for him, and then we played a little bit of Minecraft, which is kind of funny because it's like something that me and my daughter always do. I mean, we have a huge, not huge, but a good-sized village that we've built up over time, and then like he's just kind of getting added in, and he don't even know what he's doing. He's never played Minecraft, but this idiot starts walking up the thing. But anyways, he ended up making I brought him to like a barren place, sort of barren, just in case. I didn't want him to like mess up our area on accident. I didn't know what he was gonna do. Like I said, he's never really played Minecraft before. So just in case, I brought him somewhere semi-barren, just in case, and he ended up building I don't know what you want to call it, a little fortress. He kept calling it his base, which is weird because, like, that's not what me and Morgan say. We just say the house. But he kept calling it a base. Oh, I was one of the idiots? No wonder he was being aggressive. I didn't realize. Yeah, so he made that. He was putting lots of pumpkins in the place, too, which I thought was kind of funny. Her and I don't use pumpkins ever. But yeah, then it started to get a little bit late, so then I was like, well, we're going to have to kind of quit now. So I was like, what do you want to do? I had a Pokemon movie myself. It was the revisited version of the first Pokemon movie. So I was like, do you want to watch this or do you want to go to bed? He chose to watch that, which he ended up falling asleep during. So much for watching that. But I figured I'd watch the whole thing. I never saw it before, and while I was on, I might as well, you know? So, yeah, that was about it. Then, on the following Sunday, so that would have been, what, the 3rd? What the heck time? Oh, yeah, he was up super early. He was awake at like 7:30, something like that. And I was like, come on, kid, are you serious? Sundays are a sleeping day, not a get up ridiculously early day. Ugh. But anyways, so then what we did was I brought him to McDonald's to get some breakfast. I made a joke and said, what do you want to do? Get 10 burritos and blah, blah. And he says, yeah. So I don't know what he can eat. He's kind of a slightly husky kid. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he can eat a few burritos. Obviously, I'm not going to get him 10. I was just being stupid. So I got him 3. I got 3 for him, 3 for me. And I got us 2, why is he in this disguise? And I got us 2 hash browns, 1 for each of us. Well, anyways, I give him his 3 burritos and a hash brown. So the first burrito, he packs down, no problem. Then he starts packing down the second one. I'm like, all right, cool, he's doing pretty good. Then he gives up on it after a couple bites, and he starts packing down the other one. I'm like, okay, this is kind of a weird approach to eating this, but whatever. If that's how you do, then that's how you do. But then he basically, like, slows down and gets full. So he ate the hash brown, and he ate 1 burrito, and he took a couple bites out of the other 2 burritos, essentially wasting both of them. And I was like, what the heck? Why did you do that? Either A, you shouldn't have eaten any of either one of them, because I don't want them now, after you've been nursing on them, like sucking on them and doing all kinds of weird, nasty stuff. And 2, I'm like, if you're gonna, like, nurse on one of them, why didn't you just nurse on one of them? Why did you nurse on both of them for? So he basically wasted 2 full burritos when I could have just had them or saved them for another day or something. Ugh. Anyhow, while we were eating that, I threw on Bug's Life for him. And then, yeah, that's when his dad, my brother, showed up at like, what time was it? It was kind of late, relatively speaking. I think it was like 11:30. Like a robber? But how do I use these costumes? Oh, finally! Cool. Nice. Anyways. So yeah, so he came at like 11:30 or something like that. I picked him up. So the movie wasn't over yet, but at least we were done eating and stuff. And the movie wasn't over yet, which is fine, I guess. And then afterwards, I was just super busy that day. I had to do my dishes. What did I do? I don't know. I did a lot of stuff, though. I did the dishes. I have to go to Walmart to do, like, a little bit of grocery shopping for myself. I vacuumed. I think I did laundry. I don't know. All I know is I was super busy until about 11 at night. And I still wasn't done, but at that point, not 11, I mean 9 at night, but I still wasn't done. But at that point, I was like, F this. I've been busy all day. I'm not doing anything else. And the only thing that mildly sucked is because I was like, man, if I didn't have Mason, I could have had, like, my whole day to do everything instead of half of it. But then I was like, well, at the same time, I probably would have got up super late, so what difference does it make? Instead of getting up at 7, I would have been up at 11, so I still wouldn't have made any progress, actually. It's more just a psychological thing, I guess. But yeah, that was that. And then there was another weekend. I don't think I even put on Rizzle yet, and I don't remember which weekend it was. Maybe it was late September, because now we're talking October. So it would have been maybe the last weekend with my daughter. So that would have been the 25th and the 26th. So Saturday, the September 25th, I think, let me get this one going. I know we went to my mom's, and like I don't want to say she had a little party, but she had chips and cookies and sodas and stuff that she was trying to pawn off on me. What the heck was that all about? And, why is this blinking still? What? Anyways, so yeah, she had like a little party thing, and then we played some sports. We did like weird, I don't know, home brewed tennis, if you will. And what else? I don't know what else we did. I guess that was about it. Then we went to the restaurant, went to a pizza place, and I didn't get a pizza because that's not what I was feeling. I got lasagna from there. My daughter got like a tenders meal. And then after that, I asked if they wanted to go bowling, and they said no. So I brought them. I had driven us to the pizza place and such, so I brought them back home. And then on our ride back home, my daughter and I asked her, I said, do you want to go bowling? And she said yes. So her and I alone went bowling, which kind of works out because I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? But yeah, so her and I. Anyway, so her and I, it works out good for because we can get 4 games in an hour, which is pretty cool. What is this thing? And so yeah, that's what happened. So we originally were playing, not originally, we were going to the big balls, but there was a lot of people over there at the big balls, and I felt weird being like in a tight crowd of people I don't know like that. So I asked if we could go somewhere where there's less people. What the heck? Which would have been the small balls. I don't know what these are called. Candlepin, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, I felt like I was being like a wuss, like the people would have thought I was afraid of COVID or something. That's not what it was. It's just I felt weird being on top of those people that I don't know. But anyways, so we did bowling. We did okay. It makes me mad because like sometimes we go do bowling and I do really well, and then other times it's like I suck. And like this was kind of like it started out like I sucked, and then I don't know, ended out a little bit better, but it's just annoying. Anyhow, yeah, I don't remember what the heck happened that Sunday. I'm pretty sure nothing. So I guess at this point that's about it. Sorry this is so choppy. If I was a lot smoother, this probably wouldn't be nearly as long, but I guess what are you gonna do? And until next time, I said see ya.